Humans are painfully slow and cling to their traditions and their stupid warped beliefs like an infant holding its blankie. And the whole point is, it's been discussed before, the reason they cling so tight to this shit is not because they feel that they have the evidence behind them, it's because at the end of this process of religion crumbling down like a Jenga game, the final thought that will cross their minds is, oh shit, death is real. Oh shit, I don't get to live forever. That is at the core. That is what is holding this together. It is unbelievable. Religion is like a house of cards that you have put together that you would think just a slight gust of wind could knock this thing over. And what have we been doing this whole time? We've been pulling out the supporting beams of this house of cards. So, the Bible is filled with errors. Okay, well, let's take out this support structure. Oh, there is no evidence Jesus existed. Oh, that one kind of sucked. That was a big dent. So now you have this ridiculous Swiss cheese looking building made of cards that is somehow still leaning up. It's still standing. It's unbelievable. And the glue that holds it together is the raw fear that people have of death. If that was removed, religion would topple in a generation. It would be like, why would I believe something that's not true? That makes no sense. What's in it for me? Just remember, the most popular verse in the Bible is not so-and-so begat so-and-so. It's not, you got to do this on Saturdays. It's not stone gay people. It's Daddy in the sky loved you so much that you're going to get to live forever. That is the selling point. And that is why it's stuck around this long. But never underestimate the stupidity of the human animal. There are people out there that, as I have shown, are willing to believe in the most ghastly, retarded stuff. I don't see that changing. I mean, there's always going to be people like this. People whose minds are not operating well, who are happy to delude themselves. This has always been the case, and I see every reason to think that it always will be the case. It's just maybe we can skew the numbers a bit. Maybe we can up the level of what basic education means in 100 years. Just like basic education today, people know what earthquakes are. We know what causes earthquakes. Religion had to give us that. Religion used to take that. It still tries to take that. But we have an entire field of science dedicated to, no, we do know how earthquakes happen. So I think slowly but surely, piece by piece, they will have to relinquish their grasp on more and more things.
I see a lot of joy out there.
I mean, can you imagine if people didn't believe things they'd get up to?
Exact same thing they do now, just out in the open.
Bullshit. It'd be a fucking freak show of murder and debauchery, and you know it.
If the only thing keeping a person decent is the expectation of divine reward, then, brother, that person is a piece of shit. And I'd like to get as many of them out in the open as possible.
Which leads to an obvious conclusion.
Will be the God.
Yes.
And gods never die.